I love America more than any other country in this world, and, exactly for this reason, I insist on the right to criticize her perpetually. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. We must learn to live together as brothers, or perish together as fools. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? If a man has not discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, it must be demanded by the oppressed. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Love is the only force capable of transforming enemy into a friend. Everything that we see is a shadow cast by that which we do not see. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. Wars are poor chisels for carving out peaceful tomorrows. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life is what is important. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war, but the positive affirmation of peace. It is not enough to say we must not wage war. It is necessary to love peace and sacrifice for it. Almost always, the creative dedicated minority has made the world better. When you are right, you cannot be too radical; when you are wrong, you cannot be too conservative. At the center of nonviolence stands the principle of love. The question is not whether we will be extremists, but what kind of extremists we will be. The nation and the world are in dire need of creative extremists. Science investigates, religion interprets. Science gives man knowledge, which is power; religion gives man wisdom, which is control. There is nothing more tragic than to find an individual bogged down in the length of life, devoid of breadth. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. If you can't fly, then run; if you can't run, then walk; if you can't walk, then crawl; but whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. I have a dream that one day little black boys and girls will be holding hands with little white boys and girls. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way.